Today we're going to be taking a look at how to measure two objects to determine which object is longer. Okay? So we're going to be exploring how to figure out which one is longer, as well as how we can show that in equations and in number sentences. So let's get started on that. All right. So the first one here, we have which line is longer. So we can look at this, and we already know which line is longer, right? I can look at this, and I can see that my red line here, that red line is clearly longer than the blue line. So those are the two lines we're going to be comparing. So I do know which one is longer already. But my problem is, what's the difference between those two ropes? I'm not sure exactly what the difference is between these two ropes. So the way that I do that is I've actually got to measure these. So I want to take this first rope, which is the red rope, I'm going to place it right here. So you can see also I'm on that 0 line. My ruler starts right here, but the 0 line starts a little bit on the inside. So you want to make sure that you have that 0 line. And I can see that the red rope is 6 inches. Now let's measure that blue rope and see what that blue rope measures. So I'm going to slide that one down there. And again, I put them all on that 0. I can see that the blue rope is 4 inches. So the blank rope is longer than the blank rope. Well, I know that the red rope is longer than the blue rope. Okay, so I wrote that in a sentence form. Now I'm going to create another sentence form here. The blank rope is blank inches longer than the blank rope. Well, I know that I'm going to say the red rope is blank inches longer. Well, I need to do a little bit of math to figure that out. I know that the red rope is 6. I know that the blue rope is 4, so I'm going to say 6 minus 4. That's going to tell me how much longer the red rope is. 6 minus 4, I know, is 2. That's a pretty easy math. So the red rope is 2 inches longer than the blue rope. So in order to do those, you've got to measure the ropes, see which one is longer, read the sentences carefully, think about what would go inside of there, and then create an equation to solve that. So 6, the longer rope, minus the shorter rope, gives you the difference between the two. The difference is subtraction. That keyword difference helps you know it's subtraction. So let's take a look at the next one. So here we have some more ropes. We're going to do the same problem that we just did before. So the first thing I need to do is figure out which one is longer. I'm going to go ahead and slide my blue rope down, make sure it's at the 0 line, and then I'm going to grab my red rope, and this time we're measuring in centimeters, so it is a little bit different. Last one was inches, now we're measuring on the centimeter side of the ruler, okay? So my blue rope is 10 centimeters, so that is my longest one. So my blue rope, the blue rope is longer than the red rope. All right, now I need to figure out how much longer that blue rope is. Well, I know that the longer rope is 10, so I'm going to take 10 minus 5, because the smaller rope is only 5 centimeters. So I know that the blue rope is 5 centimeters more. So the blue rope is 5 centimeters longer than the red rope. And the way that I did that was I took the larger number first, right there, which would be 10, minus smaller rope, which is right here, the 5. And when I subtract those two, I get the answer, which is 5 centimeters. So completing those sentence models, you want to make sure that you're looking at them carefully and figuring out how you would put that information to make it be accurate and make sense. So let's take a look at this one. Kareem draws a line that is 12 centimeters long. So we're working on centimeters, so I'm going to check my ruler. Yep, I've got my centimeters up. My inches are on the bottom. Kareem draws a line that's 12 centimeters long. He then draws a line that is 3 centimeters shorter. What lines are his below? Okay, so I know Kareem has 1/12 centimeter. He has one line that's 12 centimeters. I'm going to go ahead and find that one first. Okay, so let's find his 12 centimeters. Well, I know 12 centimeters is way out here, so it's going to be a pretty long line. This blue line looks like it's the longest, so I'm going to try the blue one first. Let's slide that one down there. Ooh, I can see my blue line is 12 centimeters. So I know that this blue line is Kareem's 12 centimeters one. I'm just going to slide it up over here. I know that line is Kareem's 12 centimeters, all right? He then draws a line that is 3 centimeters shorter. Okay, well I can just create a math problem for that. So Kareem's long one is 12 centimeters. He then draws a line that is 3 centimeters shorter. So I'm just going to subtract 3 centimeters. So I know at 12, I'm going to have to borrow from the ones there. And I know that is, if I counted back if I started at 12, I'd go 11, 10, 9. So I'd have 9 centimeters. So now I know that his second line is 9 centimeters long. So I'm looking for a 9 centimeters long ruler, or rope, excuse me. Yeah. So here we go. Let's look for 9 centimeters. I know 9 centimeters is about that. I know that one's too short. That one's too short. 9 centimeters. That looks like the black one. So I'm going to try the black one. Oop. That one's only 8 centimeters. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. And let's try this green one here. We got 10 centimeters. And let's just go ahead and shrink that one down. So that one's supposed to be 9 centimeters. So we have that 9 centimeters now. So I know that Kareem's 2 lines. So Kareem's 2 lines, what lines are his below? They are the green plus blue. The blue was his 12 centimeters one, and his 9 centimeters one is the green one. I did shrink that green one down to make it the 9 centimeters that we needed. All right, so let's take a look at the next one. Okay, so on this one, how much longer is the bookmark than the paperclip? So here's the bookmark, and here's the paperclip. Let's go ahead and see where the bookmark runs down to. It runs down 13, and the paperclip is 6. So I know I'm going to take 13 minus 6. I could count up or I could count back. I'm going to count up from 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I know that it's 7. I also could do that math in my head. So 7 centimeters. I know the bookmark is 7 centimeters longer. So it's this 6 right here plus, this would be 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You see those 7 centimeters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the answer would be C there. All right, let's go to the next one. Write a number sentence for these boxes. So I'm going to write a number sentence for the box. The blank box is blank inches longer. So I'm going to need to find out which one of these boxes is longer. This one is 2 centimeters. So I'm just going to put that right there so I don't forget. I'm going to go right here. Move this one. That's 1 centimeter. So the blue box is, so I'm going to take 2 minus 1, because this one is 2, this one is 1. I know that that's going to equal 1. To show you what that looks like, is if I took and put this one right below here, I would need 1 more inch right there. So it would be 1 inch, 2 inches to equal the same. So I know that the blue box is 1 inches longer than the green box. So that's how we solve that one. Let's go to the next problem here. So now we have Hershey bars that we're going to take a look. We're going to do the same thing. I can write a number sentence to tell the difference between these candy bars. Okay, so I'm going to say blank minus blank equals centimeters, okay? So I need to find out some information here. So I need to first measure these different objects. So I can see here that the Hershey's bar is roughly, let's go ahead and move it to 8 centimeters. And the Snickers bar, move the Hershey's bar out of our way. That was 8 centimeters. Let's move the Snickers bar in here. And it is 5 centimeters. So this one we have 8 centimeters right here. And this one we have 5 centimeters. Okay? So I know that 8, which is the largest one, minus 5 equals 3 centimeters. So 8 minus 5 equals 3 centimeters. How much shorter is the Snickers bar? Well, the Snickers bar is 3 centimeters shorter. So I took the larger of the objects, subtracted by the smaller, which told me the difference between those two. The difference between the two. All right? So that is how you can write number sentences to tell the difference between different objects.